Hey, what's going on? This is Eric of Covenant of Love. Today I'm going to talk about the Pythagorean three boxes on the American alphabet and the 32nd degree of Masonic degree, which the stuff I'm showing you is not the spiritual side yet. This is more of the concrete side, which has to do with the actual Earth, which has to do with again the terrestrial and the celestial. So we start off with the ruler, 3 by 3, right? Okay, 3 up, 3 down. So there's 6 faces on this, just like the box. Okay, so the first one is gonna be 12. Second measurement is 24. Third is 36. Then it goes 48, 60, and 72. So these numbers recur in just about everything. So we have Pythagoras's box, okay, which has 27 boxes. One is invisible or unseen. if you if you look up here, and I'm trying to, I've got a couple ideas on this. I'm not going to share yet. There's some stuff I'm not sharing yet, obviously, and I'm hoping for a little bit of insight with some other people. But you have the three that are one within our alphabet. So the first one you could consider child, mother, father. Okay, it may be Earth, the human body, and the celestial. Obviously, it's English and math. But so you go all the way to 26, right? 26, 26. It goes 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Uh, and you'll see these groups start to have other meanings. 30, 33, 36 is a good one. 39, 42, 45, 48, 51, 54, 57, 60, 63, 66, 69, 72. That's another cluster. 75, 78, and then each one of these has something missing. What do you mean by that, Eric? Inside here, inside the middle of this box, there's one invisible cube. At this point, I think it's Earth. I'm not sure. If you add these up, you get 78. You have 78 organs in the body. You have 78 tarot cards. In my opinion, there's 10 missing. And this is the vascular system, the organs and the vascular system. But the 10 missing is the interior cortex of the brain, which I believe has 10 parts, and maybe 11, which would be the pineal gland. Well, they're always talking about the missing link. Well, the missing link. And yes, for people that are archaeologists and different things, you're not going to get the same take on this. But I'm always looking at sayings like a stitch in time saves nine, the eye through the needle, camel through the eye of the needle, these different things. As you get older, I found that they all make absolute sense and take on unbelievable meanings. But if I add the 3 to the 78, I get the 81 original constellations. Then they added 7, so we now have 88 constellations. That plays into Mercury, for those of you that don't know the numbers. This plays into the piano. It plays into some other things as well. We'll be getting into all of that. But it has that 369 has to do with time. So there's 3 cubes, obviously. Let's flip this real quick. There's 3 cubes, and it has to do with the cube. And the cube is mathematically is 1728. And if you go look at that and Google it, all you got to do is actually Google the number. So inside of here, there's 4 boxes missing, okay, which all have 8 points. So this is 4 times 8. This is 32. This one has 27 boxes hidden, okay, and it's by 8 points is 216. So you get Pythagoras' magic number. So, and no, they're not all 9. Not everything adds up to 9, but a lot of things do. So in here we have 27 missing boxes. So I want you to kind of grasp this. The first is the last. So the first box is the last box, or it is hidden. It is hidden in the last box. So this is their basic code. Now a lot of people that we are talking to are Christians. They say that they're Christ-loving Christians. The Bible explicitly tells you not to do astronomy, astrology, and that's where I get into people like See the Truth and Mr. McCleary, who, by the way, needs to grow up a little bit on my channel. I've unblocked him again, and as usual, he adds no real value, so I'm going to have to block you again, Max. Sorry about that, but you can't act like a grown-up. No matter how many chances I give you, you still act like a bad boy. You're a bad boy. Bad boy. So, this cube, man, has to do with everything. So the first hidden box, the 4 hidden boxes, the 27 hidden boxes, they add up to the 32 degrees. 32 hidden works. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's magic, it's this and that. I disagree. I'm going to tell you it's 32 character building, virtuous ideals or idealisms. So, like some people say, well, they teach you all religion. Perhaps they teach you the key to each religion. Now, there's a book that I handed out to a very few of you that was called Primordial Man, His Symbols and Symbolism, something like that. I've forgotten the exact title. But he talks about the there's a single key that only the 33rd degree Mason gets that deciphers all the hieroglyphics and makes sense of the totems, makes sense of everything on Earth. It is the key to all the symbolism. And in that book that I gave everybody, you can see that there are some core symbols that have already been around the entire world. So a lot of what we know for history and truth is an absolute lie. So I'm gonna have to start. What I'm gonna start working on for the next one will be correlating the organs, or let's see what the 88 is. I'm gonna try to actually make that out much clearer. And first, I want to decipher the body. Then I'll try to correlate it with the constellations, and then I'm gonna have to get into the terrestrial. It's a lot of stuff, and as we know, the microcosm and macrocosm grow when you look at it. So it grows smaller or larger depending on who's looking at it and with what device. So that's the video. And the cube is 8. So like with the I Ching, 8 times 8 is 64, which divided by 3 is 21, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And 21, as you know, a lot of people call the magic number. It's also like the Mercury symbol. Another thing, if you look at like the Audi symbol, that's actually a pyramid on its side, so it's 7. A lot of this has to do with the 3 that are 1, but it's the 3 and the 4, and the 1 like this capstone. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the capstone itself. It is also 4 cubes. So if you take a box and you cut it into 4 as a pyramid, you have 4 pyramids. So the missing capstone is the cube inside the box, which is also the 4 pyramids, or the 4 boxes, which is the 12 by 12. Now, here, give me 1 second. Let me see something here. Sorry if this is a little boring. I'm not presenting this well. I'm gonna have to maybe do a little bit better job of that. Like I've done other stuff like the 13. I play with numbers a lot, and I don't, like I've told you guys forever, I don't dwell. I dwell on them. I reflect, but I don't obsess. I kind of just let it swim around in my head. The 24-hour clock. Oh, and that's another thing. So the 3 cubes are 8. Each one has 8 points, even though there are many boxes. There are 3 cubes within the cubes. So 3 times 8 is 24. So a lot of these things have multiple meanings. So if we do it without the numbers, we get stuff like that. And so I've shown you in the art how the box starts to spin when you do Masonic signs, one upright and one sideways. I don't know if you're seeing anything on that table, but if you do, let me know. I'll get an exterminator. Where am I at? Come on, man. As you can tell, I went through this, planned this out here. So you got like this one. So the three that are one make the right angle. The right angle, since we've been watching Levette, I hope you guys have been, I think it's 1-1 Levette, 1-1. She's been talking about Orion quite a bit. And she brought up Danny Wilton. She likes Danny Wilton's work. I also do. I think really putting out some good information, very pertinent. Obviously mine is a lot sloppier than his, but I think the works are the same somewhat. So that's the cube, and I did I took pictures of this as I went and did it. But there's two cubes spinning in there, which is and it's in a third cube, obviously. What's up, baby girl?
What's up? I'm gonna do some artwork like in this book.
In what book? Not in this one.
No, I'm gonna do some artwork like in that book.
Oh, okay. You gotta learn some math, a little bit of math. Are you practicing?
Yes. At my school, now they give us math.
Good.
And there's little boards so you don't copy anybody.
Yeah, you don't want to copy anybody. You want to do it yourself. This is all about learning and being yourself.
Yes, but Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
at school, I don't copy anybody and I always get everything right.
That's because you're getting smart. And that's what this is all about, gentlemen and ladies. Where the hell is it? Must be on the other side, dude. I was on the wrong side, bro. Sorry, I'm making this long. Here we go. No, I'm not talking to you, silly. I'm filming. Silly Willy. Okay? So that's just our year. So our year's 12 or 3, right? But that's the bad boy right here. I haven't gone to what's missing in there yet, which will probably be all the boxes, the 3 that are 1. So this thing goes on into multiple things, and somebody had asked me, well, just like religion, is this something that's going to, they're giving this for you to chase around, and it's just something to keep you busy? Well, it still builds brain cells. It still builds connection to other brain cells. So this makes you more intelligent, and it builds your consciousness regardless. But again, it's in everything. Okay, so I hope this helps a little bit. This is the actual alphabet, and it's presented, I believe, correctly. And it goes into like the tarot cards and your organs and your body, but it's also showing you the science of 1. As we keep going, all the numbers, everything is going to start to coincide. Everything is going to connect. And people say, yeah, everything connects, but nobody's actually writing it down and showing you how it connects. So I believe I've done this for the first time. I don't think anybody else has done this. If you have, please let me know, and I'll start looking at your work. Not that I don't look at other people's work, obviously. Much love to everybody. Have a nice weekend. I'm going to the UCLA game. I'm going to watch my Chiefs. I'm going to try to live life before things go down. Talk to you later.